Charlotte, North Carolina. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Now then, Ian Michael Williams. Yes, I said Ian Michael Williams. Ian, what do you think you know about the word hate? What do you think you know about the word hate? Do you think that you can just take a word like hate and put it behind Ian Michael and it means something? Exactly what do you know about that type of emotion? That emotion being hate. Ian, let me explain to you about the emotion hate. Let me explain to you the word hate. You see, in the promo that I cut several days ago, I likened you to Vanilla Ice and Eminem, a couple of frauds, a couple of fakes, a couple of individuals who preyed on the stupidity of the younger generation and made millions off of it. Of course, Eminem is still going. Vanilla Ice, not so much. But let's get something out of the way really, really quick. You see, Vanilla Ice wanted the world to believe that he was the gangster, that he lived the thug life, when in all actuality, he didn't. He was a fraud. He was a fake. He was a liar. Ian, he was a liar much like yourself. You want the entire wrestling world to believe that you too have a reason to hate. That you too have a reason to be angry. Well, Ian, that's far from the truth. You see, how can it be possible for an individual like you to experience that emotion of hate when you were fast-tracked into the world of professional wrestling? You said so yourself. You're a third-generation wrestler, which meant, again, you were fast-tracked in. You were basically spoon-fed the ins and outs of this business of professional wrestling, whereas an individual like me had to scrape and claw and dig and do anything and everything possible just to get a single inch in this business. But yet you want to come out here and call yourself Ian Michael Hate. Well, Ian, what is it that you hate? What is it in your life that was so bad that you have to be filled with the emotion of hate? Well, Ian, let me break it down to you. Let me break it down to you what the emotion hate is. The emotion hate comes from not being able to get into the business, by having to do by whatever means necessary to break in, being turned away by the National Wrestling Alliance back in 1999, by being turned away from organization after organization after organization, by having to sneak his way in by some chick with a tag team who just didn't know any better. Hate comes from having a world title stripped from you. Not once, twice. Hate is coming to a wrestling organization like Wrestle United Toughness Alliance, becoming its heavyweight champion against all odds. Yeah, I was able to use the whole real NWA World Heavyweight Champion in order to get in here, but the thing about it is I got in here. The thing about it is was Abdul bin Hussein was at that time the UTA Heavyweight Champion, and I beat him. From that moment on, I made my way up. I worked my way up to becoming the UTA Heavyweight Champion, only to have an individual, a jealous piece of shit named the Spectre, come in and rob me of it. The Spectre and Madman Zelensky in cahoots to take the heavyweight championship from me. Therein, Michael Williams is a reason to hate. But Ian, you go ahead and you continue this whole I am hate thing. Hey, I'm not against somebody marketing themselves. If the wrestling fan, the average wrestling fan, is too stupid to understand the concept, then hey, more power to you. But as I stated in my promo several days ago, I'm an educated man. I'm not going to fall for it so easily. Yeah, I'm going to out a fraud when I see one. And Ian, you're just about as big a fraud as they come. So I tell you what, you want to know what hate is? You want to know what hate really feels like? Well, Ian, when we step into the ring together, there in Charlotte, North Carolina, you're going to find out exactly what hate is. Because Ian, when I hit you with the lights out game call due to darkness, the high knee to the back of your skull, it's going to be done with as much hate, as much animosity, as much ill will as I can possibly muster. See you in the ring, Ian Michael Williams.